Hi everyone, my name is Blake Elson. I'm a financial analyst intern here at Top Shelf Models, and today we're going to be covering how to calculate total weighted averages. So we'll be covering what a total weighted average is, why it is important and how it is useful, and then running through a quick example just to show you how to calculate a total weighted average using two different Excel functions. And I'm going to be demonstrating how to calculate this total weighted average while working on our hospital development model. So first, what is a total weighted average? Now, compared to your typical average, where you just add up your values and divide by the number of values you have, the total weighted average is an average resulting from multiplying each value in the series by a factor that typically represents its importance or frequency. An easy way to think of this is grades in school. Your grade is made up of tests, quizzes, attendance, homework, etc. But these are all weighted differently, so your grade depends more on tests if they're weighted higher than quizzes, for example. So when calculating your weighted average, you multiply each number in the series by its assigned factor and then divide this summed product by the total number of data points. Now, unfortunately, Excel doesn't offer a specific weighted average formula, so we use two different functions in combination with each other to do the same thing. And these two functions are SUMPRODUCT and SUM. So if we go ahead and type in SUMPRODUCT into Excel, we can see that we have some parameters to satisfy first. And the first parameter is array 1. This is a required parameter. And this is the first array of numbers that will be multiplied and then summed together. This is typically your values for the total weighted average. So it could be prices, rental rates, or in this example, we'll have expenses. Then we have array 2, 3, all the way through 255. And these are the other arrays that you'll multiply and sum together. And you can think of these arrays as array 1 multiplied by array 2, multiplied by array 3, and so on and so forth. If you only have one weight array in your total weighted average, you will only have array 1 and array 2. That'll be your values and your weights. And one thing you want to be aware of here is that when you input the arrays into the sum product function, be sure that they have the same dimension. So if we're inputting these arrays that go down from row 11 to 42 in column R, these weights also have to go down from 11 to 42 in another column. And you can see that that's satisfied. And then the next function that we have in our total weighted average formula is the sum function. And with sum, we have the parameters, and these parameters are simply the numbers or the range of numbers that you want to sum. In the total weighted average function, this will be the sum of your weights. So now let's dive into our examples. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to sum your weights to make sure that they are equal to 100. You don't want to go over 100 because the weighting in that case would not make sense. It has to equal 100. So here we can see that it equals 100, so we can go ahead and calculate our weighted average. So the first thing you're going to want to do is use our sum product function. You're going to want to sum, take this first array, which is your values, multiplied by the second array, which is your weights, and you're going to close that, and that gives you your sum product. But this is not your total weighted average yet. What you actually want to do is then also take the sum of your weights, like we talked about before, and divide that sum product by the sum of your weights. So here we see that it's divided by 100. That's 100%. So dividing this, we get 5,577, and this is your total weighted average for your cost per patient for year 1. And we can do the same thing here, where you take your array of values multiplied by your array of weights divided by the sum of your weights. That will give you your total weighted average. So as you can see, this is a really easy way to calculate the total weighted average using the sum product and sum functions in Excel, because Excel does not offer a normal total weighted average function. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Thanks for watching and have a great day.